basis, you're going to want a great glass of wine.
Tell me the question that you think should get asked more often, aside from what about wine and blah, 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 what about January? What's the question that people don't ask?
I don't know if it's so much the question that people don't ask, it's the question that I think people should stop asking. And the question that people ask over and over and over again is, so how do I do it? People say over and over, how do I do it?
By people you mean other chefs?
I mean other chefs, I mean the general population. How do I live this lifestyle? How do I choose to go this route? I can't, come on. Look at how busy we are. There's no way I can do this. There's no way I can eat at home like this. I don't have the time like you do to sit in your kitchen all day and cook. I don't have the skill set to cook like, you know, great restaurants and great chefs in town. How do I do this? There's no way I can do it. I'm scheduled, I'm busy, the McDonald's is there, the kids want it, we gotta go, so on and so forth. I don't have an answer other than start. Start. This isn't about food. It's about people's habits, is what this is about.
Realistically, are there enough farms right now to support a movement on a mass scale to eat locally?
Okay. Define movement and define mass scale. Could Lunds and Barley's flip to all local food? No. It wouldn't happen.
Right.
You know, I think there are enough farmers right now to support more people eating locally. I think there are enough farmers right now to support more restaurants going 90% local, 100% local. I think there is that possibility. We'll never be 100% local because of the wine quotient. I mean, we'll never be able to say we're a 100% local restaurant. I know people quantify themselves by, oh, this month we were this percent local, and this month we were that percent local. That's great.
They do a great job.
Exactly. They do a great job with that. On the other hand, I will say that I think some of our co-ops and our grocery stores could do a better job at buying local. And this goes into an interesting argument because you have a business model that was established on a large-scale food production model. The grocery store is a result of the food industry evolving. That's how a grocery store came about. We didn't used to have this big box grocery store.
Would the food industry argue there that they're responding to consumer demand? That it didn't flow the other way?
I have a tough time believing that back. I mean, you know, we can all go back to 1960s. Butts, Department of Ag. His goal, his mission, was to make food the cheapest it possibly can be in the world, and he got it down to like 60 cents. Like for him, it was like the goal of being cheap. He didn't want the government spending money or people spending money on food. He didn't see the value of it. So my question is what happened before that? What happened before the General Mills, the Cargills, the Pillsburys started throwing out white flour? Started throwing out, because it's cleaner and it's better, because white is better, according to them, all the marketing back then. Convenience food. Why did we start in marketing and advertising telling people, get out of your kitchen, go enjoy your life, spend less time in your kitchen, because we have convenience foods? That's all a result of the Department of Ag's philosophy towards food changing on a national level. So my question is, food industry will say, well, we're just doing what consumers want. Well, yeah, because we trained them since the 1960s to get the hell out of their kitchen. In the 90s, we trained them to remodel your kitchen and spend a ton of money remodeling this gorgeous kitchen, which a lot of people did. And there's a lot of contractors that are loaded because they have amazing kitchens now. The professional stove has gone into the home kitchen, and now everybody has this grandiose kitchen, but guess what? Nobody knows how to freaking cook because we've been eating out of a box. So to me, you want to talk about, again, we're responding to who? Food is this way not because we're responding to what the consumer wants. Food is this way because the food system was skewed because of marketing, advertising business, the American dream. We all want to run our own business. We all want to make $1 million. We all want to have. So the food system is skewed because of this dream we had of I want it convenient, I want it now, I don't want to work for it. And we're there, whether we like it or not, whether you agree with it or not, we're there. So for me, I'm trying to take this restaurant and model my food and cook my food in a restaurant system. I mean, this restaurant is not modeled after a New York restaurant. It's not modeled after an American restaurant. I'm modeling my restaurant off of something that happened centuries ago when cooking was a craft. It wasn't a celebrity fix. It wasn't an art form. Cooking was a craft. Cooking was a welder. It was a necessity to a community because you needed some place to go cook. And everybody needed, there had to be a good cook. There was a butcher, there was a baker, there was a cook, there was a welder, you know. To me, it's a craft. And that's what I'm responding to as far as my food. I'm going back to a model that was before our industrial food system. And that, to me, ties in with, it's farm-driven. It's not chef-driven. I'm a middleman. I mean, to the nth degree. You know, I take it from the top down from the customers, and I take it from the bottom up from the farms. I'm just the guy in the middle trying not to screw it up, moving it from one person to another. And it's a choice.
It's not a trend, and it's not about celebrity.
It's not a trend. It's not about celebrity. It's not about a soapbox. It's about sustainability. It's about ethical treatment of people and animals, plants, the land. It's about a community. I mean, you know what farm to table is? Hang on.
What do you have here?
There you go.
Is this the pig?
That is one leg of a 630-pound Berkshire that came to us from Oliver Kelly Farm that Mike Phillips is going to cure, and the rest of the hog is being served on Sunday at Tour de Farm. In the state of Minnesota, we have a constitutional right to buy food directly from a farm. I can. So why wouldn't you? There's places that don't. This, coming out of here, coming out of Iowa, is being sold at premium prices all over the world. People covet what we have.
How much did you get it for a pound?
I can't tell you.
Oh, come on. Awesome. Fantastic.
Good meeting you.
Great
Yeah.
interview. Thank you
Yeah,
very
good
much.
talking.
That was fantastic.